Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news.
So this is a video about Russell Brand and about the rape allegations. It's a prelude to a much longer piece that will deal with conspiracy theories, misogyny and our relationship to the media. But first, I'm just ruminating about everything that's being presented to us regarding this story. So here's the headlines. Putting the allegations to one side, my first question is this any different?
All right, Liz, goodbye.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been really a wonderful experience. See you later, Liz.
Russell.
All right, take care. Russell, I can undo your bra just like this.
So this.
I love you.
Now, I'm not going to answer that question at the moment. I want to play this extract from the Today programme that dances around the topic of how implicit the media is in all of this.
Let's talk about what we've learnt about how he should have been handled, and indeed how others might be handled in future.
But the fact is that the culture at the time did allow, I don't think the culture encouraged this kind of behaviour, of course it didn't, but in retrospect, it obviously did allow certain individuals to hide in plain. It's much easier to hide in plain sight if you have a culture which is misogynistic by its very nature.
And that culture included the Sun.
It did. It did. I think, I'm looking at the papers at the moment and, everyone's attacking Channel 4 and the BBC, and this is what we do. We were all part of this culture. Indeed, when I was at the Sun, Lorraine was at BBC One, we would talk a lot, including occasionally about these issues. So I'm not saying we're all guilty of these alleged crimes. Of course, that's not the case.
But you do think, and it is important to recognise to what extent times have changed. You do think at that time, joking about being, as the Sun called him, Shagger of the Year, was somehow seen as acceptable.
I mean, clearly it was. Clearly it was.
I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, so please post below. Click here for a barrel full of arseholes.